One, two, one, two, three.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jean. I hope you're all having a spectacular day. We're back with another recommendation video, mostly because I got a lot of questions about this, so I figured I would give you my recommendations for tap boards. So if you are a tap dancer, or if you are wanting to get into tap and start to do tap like as a hobby, or if you're professional and you want to buy a board to practice in your home, I'm going to talk to you about some tap boards. But before I get into that, please click that subscribe button because it'll really support my channel. Okay, so there actually aren't that many tap board companies out there, and I have been very kindly gifted two tap boards from two different companies, and I love them both. I think they're really great boards, and I also think that they're great because you can travel them, which is amazing. So the first board I want to talk to you guys about, I've done unboxings of these, but I just want to talk a little bit more in depth about them. This is the Dot to Dance tap board. So this is a maple tap board. It's 32 inches and it's round. So these are actually the only round tap boards that I've seen. I haven't really seen any other round ones. So it comes in 32 inches. You can also get the large one, which I believe is 64. I'd have to double check. I'll put the exact length here. But you can get the big one if you don't plan to travel that one. The 32 inch is great because you can also order the backpack that it comes with, and you can kind of bring it anywhere, which if you're a gigger, like if you do tap gigs and you want to bring the board places, that's really great. We don't really travel our tap boards. I have a bigger board that my father made for me, which I'll talk about. That's the board that I typically use to perform on, just because it is a little bit bigger and gives me more space to perform if I'm going somewhere. But this board is really great. It has really great sound. It's also sprung. So on the bottom it has these round pads. So it's a sprung floor, which means it's not laying directly on the ground. You've got a little bit of lift. You're not gonna hurt your knees and you're not gonna hurt your feet, which is really important when you're dancing on a tap floor or on a tap board. If you are a tap dancer, you can probably attest dancing on a floor that is on top of concrete, horrible for your feet and legs and knees and your back. Dancing on concrete, dancing on anything other than a nice sprung wooden floor is gonna sort of injure your feet and your knees. So I really like this board. I would love to try the bigger one. We just actually don't have space in our apartment for it. But the sound quality of this is really good too. So when you're looking for a tap board, you want to think of the material, because the material will affect the sound that it's producing. So this is the Maple Dot to Dance 32 inch tap board. I do have a discount code. It is Emily10 if you're looking to get a discount on a board. And I would say that this board is pretty affordable. Obviously there's a lot of work that goes into making a tap board, so they are on the more expensive side, but they last, they do not break, and it is a good investment if you are a dancer and if you are wanting to continue practicing while you're at home. So I definitely recommend the Dot to Dance tap board. I will leave a link to all of the websites below so you can check them out for yourselves. The second board that I was very kindly gifted is from a company called Omara floors. Now they do tap floors, like you could get your whole studio done by them. They also do the traveling tap board. So what's really unique about this board in particular, the first being it has handles, so you can carry it like a carry-on if you wanted to. It also folds in half. So storage-wise, this is really great because you can fold it and put it kind of anywhere. You can put it under your bed, you can put it in your closet, and it's pretty thin, which is really nice. So the similarities to the Dot to Dance tap board are that the Omara floor is also sprung. It has these pads all on the bottom, so you're getting that nice sprung feeling and you're not gonna get injured. What's unique about the Omara board is that it's heavy. It's got these grooves in it, so it fits. When you put it together, it fits, which is really great. So this is one of their smaller ones. They call this the Omara Sprung Floor, the Travel Board XL. I believe that this is 3 feet by 3 feet. Now, this is a little bit bigger than the 32 inch that I have with the round one. So this gives you a little bit more floor space. I would say for my, if I were to perform, I would want more space than that if I had to bring a board. They do make bigger sizes. So I believe that they go all the way up to like 8x8. Again, I will leave a link below to all of the different floors. Now, Omara is a little bit more expensive, but again, I have to stress that like these boards take a lot of time and effort to make because they're crafted to be danced on. So that's why the price point is high, but you're investing in your sort of education and performance. Both floors are really great. They're made out of the same material, which is amazing. I love them both very much. A lot of the questions that I get are like, Emily, do you have a tap board floor that you would recommend that won't break the bank? Because obviously these are upwards of a couple $100s. So what you can do, I'm not gonna drag it out because it's in the closet, but my dad, when we were younger, he made our tap boards. So you can go to Home Depot. This is like really basic. You can go to Home Depot. You can get a piece of plywood. Make sure it's thick. You want like a 3-inch or a 4-inch piece of plywood. Have Home Depot cut it to size. They'll cut it to size totally for free. They don't charge you for that. Obviously Home Depot or Lowe's. And then just put a coat of like varnish on it so that you're not just tapping on the raw wood that can maybe ruin the bottoms of your shoes. Coat of varnish on it, and that's all you need. You can even buy yourself some Sprung mats and stick them on. Like, it can be super basic. I know a lot of people that do that and bring that if they don't want to travel their expensive board. And a piece of plywood, I don't know how much that costs, 15 bucks, 20 bucks. At the end of the day, maybe you're spending 50 bucks on it. Now that takes a little bit of effort because you have to go and you have to kind of do all the labor yourself. But if you're looking to not break the bank, that's a really good way to get a floor for yourself, to start dancing, and then maybe you can save up for one of the floors made by one of these companies. We have basic floors that don't have any sprung, basic boards that don't have any sprung on the bottom of them that my father made for us. We have really big boards. So he used to buy really big plywood from Home Depot, and then he made like a full tap floor for us. So you can get really simple, or you can make your own. Again, that is like, do you want to spend the time doing that, or do you want to, you know, save up some money to buy the floor that is made for tap dancers? So it's totally your preference. But you don't have to break the bank to get a floor. Piece of plywood, some varnish, put some pads on the bottom of that, and you've got a tap board. So those are really the companies that I am aware of that make tap floors. I'm sure that there are a couple of other ones. I feel like you guys seen all over the internet. There's the Irish step dancers. They always use Omara floors. A lot of the girls, I know Nicole on TikTok, she uses the Dot to Dance board. So, you know, they're all really great boards. I think it comes down to a matter of storage space for yourself. Do you travel with your board or not? Do you want to spend, you know, a little bit more money to invest in a nicer, bigger size floor for yourself at home? There's a lot of factors that go into it. I'm very grateful to be working with these two companies. I love both boards. I dance on both boards every single day. And I have traveled these boards to rehearsals and that kind of stuff. So I will say, like, the travel element of it is really great. So I'd recommend both, honestly. It's more a matter of preference of like what you're going for. But I would totally recommend both floors. I will leave the links to their websites below so you can get a sense of what exactly they are building for you. If you have any questions about tap boards, or like if you want me to go into more detail, maybe I can go to Home Depot with my dad and we can do a video of how to make your own tap board. If that's something that you're interested in, drop a comment down below and I will get the doc and maybe we'll go spend a day in Home Depot doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that subscribe button because it'll really support my channel. Again, drop any of your comments down in the description box below. I will leave the links to all the companies in the description box below, and I will see you all in the next video.